Sorry. Hi. I am back at Fire in the Hole. And did I already cover this mod once? Yes. But I'm back at it for two reasons. One, my opinions have drastically changed. All the songs have gotten better. Yes, better. And I want to talk about the DLC. The Abnorm remixes and Moist Hills Uninterrupted. And I just kind of want to talk about these before Lightning on the Road comes out, because I'm guessing a lot of the songs are getting changed, and I just want to have my opinions on the new one, or the current ones, and honestly, I mean, like, this mod's amazing, so I'm guessing Lightning on the Road is gonna, like, turn this to the best mod of all time, and I am dead serious about that. But, anyways, yeah. I ain't gonna, like, rank them in order. I'm just gonna go in song order, because, you know. Anyways, to start off the mod, of course, we have Flaming Pits. And, I mean, I love this song a lot. Back when I first ranked the mod, it was C tier, because of the first opening segment I stated I did not like at all. My opinions have very much changed on that opening section, and now this opening section is good. This is an A tier section now. And we could talk about Abnormal for a second, because he has my favorite chromatic in all of FNF, and I'm dead serious about that. Which is very funny. I went from not liking this guy's chromatic, like, at all, to it was good in some songs, depending on, like, how they used it, to where it's just perfect every time. It's weird. Anyways, I didn't want to talk about Boyfriend, because I didn't talk about him last time. Boyfriend has, like, a weird voice to him compared to other songs. Honestly, I don't mind that at all. It's actually really nice. And, yeah. Also, I just want to say, the V4 version of Flaming Pits, that one was an interesting version of it, to say the least. Oh, wait, why was I talking about that version? We have to talk about this version. Anyways, the lyrics are back. And if you watched my lyrics video, or my top 10 lyrics video, you know this is on there. Don't know why, but I just love these lyrics so much, man. Everything about these lyrics just scream good to me. So, like, I mean, there you go. Peak. And there's nothing much I gotta say about the song afterwards. It's just good. Really good. This is a S tier song. Anyways, I will be showing my favorite part for all the songs, because I want to. No honorable mentions, just my part, just the part I like the most, and that's it. Just like Flaming Pits, Entwined Fate got a lot better. This song is just, it is so damn good. I really like how Abnormal sounds here. A lot better than in Flaming Pits, and he already sounded great in Flaming Pits. This isn't my favorite use of chromatic, but all the uses of chromatic I find to be good. I really would be impressed if someone would found a way to, like, just make it really bad, like unlistenable. Because, like, honestly, at this point, I don't think there's a way. It's I just love him. Anyways, Pico, he's not using the normal, like, rapping, beatboxing atonals he has in, like, just normal. He's using the ones, like I said, where he uses to, like, hold out long notes. And it's honestly really fitting here. He's like, he stopped having fun beatboxing. He's not having fun no more. He doesn't have He's not trying to still show off. Nah, he's just screaming. And it's crazy how this you see right here isn't even Abnormal strongest form, man. It's so funny. But it's just whatever. This song is Chromium tier. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the best song of the mod. This song is so perfect. I swear I'm going to like... I love Moist Teal so much, man. I love it so much. Okay, let's do this first half before I like start going insane on the second half. Yeah, this first half is also perfection. It's just not as perfection as the second half. But we'll get there. I really love, I'm gonna call him Water. Easy's chromatic. I really love his chromatic a lot. And Boyfriend sounds really good here. They just both sound really good. And honestly, I love how like the opening kind of is like referencing the Alert song it was based off of, the song Alert. And also really love the reference it has to Alert. That's just nice. It's one of the few songs that like keep the reference. Honestly, I completely forgot what the other covers were. The original covers were for like when they first came out. Like I genuinely would go back and see them. I just don't really want to. Those covers were kind of okay. They weren't like the best, but they were okay. Some of them were better than the original. Some of them weren't. And this one was kind of better than the original, but the problem was that Abnormal came a little bit too early. And same for a different cover. I'll get to later when we get to that song. But anyways, the part where they both use their tonals sounds so goddamn good. I love how Boyfriend is also saying Water in the Hill. He's not just freestyling like in the original. Like the V3, I believe? I'd have to check. I'm pretty sure there's a V4, so that would be last one would be V3. But I just like how he's actually saying Water in the Hill. That's just really cool. Also, ties back to another song that's later in the mod too, so that's really nice. But, of course, it's not as good as Abnormal section. Which, oh my god. The second he starts singing, oh my god, does he sound so good. This is so much better than he sounded in Twine Fate, and I loved how he sounded in Twine Fate as well, man. And like, this might, right here, be the best performance of a chromatic I've ever seen in FNF. From both Abnormal and BF. BF sounds so good. That one melody where he slides at the end, I adore it to pieces. I adore this whole song to pieces, but I adore that section to pieces too. I also love when the extreme demon starts singing as well. It was like, god damn. And also, still once again, I said this before, but I still love the fact that a whole event could have been avoided if this whole demon was like not a pacifist and actually decided to go do something about it. But it doesn't matter, because so good. And then I love the ending where it's not as intense. It's not as intense as you think it would be. It's just, but like, it's like, because the madness has just begun. It's not at a pinnacle of like danger yet. This is still Abnormal, simplest. he is when he's when he's not lobotomized. He never was lobotomized. No, when he's insane. He never just this is his weakest form. He's not as big of a threat as he is in the later songs. He's not feature, he's not epic, he's not whatever it's called later. Or sorry, elite. He's not elite. But he's still a threat. So it just shows it's really goddamn well. And I love the ending to it too. Just how it like slowly fades out as Abnormal flies away, thinking they're just kind of, done and over with. But of course they're not. We still gotta go. We still got songs to go through. Anyways, yeah, this is Zenith tier. I just had that whole rant about Peak for no reason, I guess. Anyways, not the last Zenith tier to see this video. So, even though Moist Hills itself is incredible and perfect, Moist Hills Uninterrupted Mix is a different thing. I have one giant issue with this song, and it's holding it back from S tier. And that is, this song speeds up, slows down, and just overall is kind of messy. And also, what's the point of cutting him off all those times when he's trying to sing, man? So mean. I just don't think they went the right way. I get the idea of it, at first showing what would have happened if, Abnormal didn't come in and, sing, and, this is what GF and, Boyfriend are doing. But not only does it just not line up with, the actual what was actually happening in the that scene. It just doesn't sound as good as I expected it to compared to what the cutscene was showing. And of course, this isn't canon because Normal or Easy is actually dead, but still a problem I have with it. Now, I will say there's some really good parts, mainly whenever Normal's chromatic. Why I keep calling him Normal? Probably because in the corner you can see he's normal when he's losing. But Easy was hitting some real high notes in this song. Around here, god damn was boy singing his heart off. Yeah, he loves to sing, so he is the second I said, best of singing the FNF style. Because it shows here he was hitting some high notes. If only he was hitting some of those high notes in Moist Hills, maybe that would have been clear sign proof. Yeah, this is one of the best songs of all time. But it's not, sadly. It's close though. The main one is this one is it's A tier, okay, and it'll stay like that. Rocky Grounds. The song I said was D tier last time. And as I said, all the songs have gotten better. So of course, this one surely, even after listening to the whole DLC for the first or third time, this one wouldn't be still last place, right? No, you're wrong, it's still last place. But it's still a really good song. I find the song to be really good now. Now, the sections that I didn't like, mainly the section they removed the original melody to, that I pointed out in my first ranking. That's not a bad section. It sounds good. And that was the part where his atonal comes in. Oh, no, that section's actually pretty damn good. Honestly, this whole first section of Harder is actually pretty good. And I don't really have a complaint about it. Now then, Abnormal comes in, and this section's also pretty good. I really like how it sounds, honestly, even if it's just kind of like a intermission of just spamming, almost. But it's nice. And then there is the second part where Abnormal, comes in and attaches the tracker to the boyfriend so he knows where he's at all times. Have the comms. Honestly, my biggest problem with the entire song is this section. It's not my favorite section anymore. It's good, and the instrumental actually really fits Abnormal, considering his favorite kind of like music is rock, so this fits pretty well. But oh my gosh, why are the vocals so low? I can hardly hear Boyfriend at sometimes, and sometimes even Abnormal himself's a little bit quiet. It really bugs me, because if I could hear them better, the song might have been S tier. I just realized I forgot to say what tier this was. I'm so bad at my job. Anyways, this is A tier. Moving on. Breezy Plains. Okay, this song has actually two big issues. Let me start with the first one. It's too goddamn short. This song is under 3 minutes, and I think that's a crime. And honestly, anything I just wish this was a 4-minute long song. A Breezy Plains Demon Mix fixed that, and it's so good. Aside from, the better melodies that one has, this one it was so much better longer, because I feel like there's just barely any time. This song just feels like it's going on it doesn't go on long enough. I feel like once again, it's just too short. Like a 2 minute, 40 something second long song or something. It's not that long, and it's just not that. The melodies are good. All these melodies are good. And I really like Abnormal's part. I like everything about the song except the length. Well, I guess there's also this section right here. Like I said before, in the OC version, it's just kind of pauses and the instrumental is just going. And the instrumental itself is not, I don't think it was good enough to do this compared to, once again, the Demon Mix. And I know I keep comparing the Demon Mix, which is not out yet. But, it's hard not to compare it to another version of itself. But honestly, I feel like if they just made this version longer and had a better instrumental, this song could be really good. Really good. But for now, it stays at A tier, sadly. Burning landscapes. Man, burning landscapes is really good. Like, really, really good. And I've been saying that for a lot of the songs, and frankly, all the songs are really good. But this one is like... This one was a real big glow up I saw. It was not the biggest glow up. Honestly, I think the biggest glow up would probably be the Rocky Grounds or Flaming Pits. But, I mean, this one's still a really good glow up. I just really love a lot of these melodies to death. And, like, I also really like Abnormal just saying shut up for no reason. And then they just start this banger section right here where they're just kind of bouncing off each other almost. And honestly, my two biggest issues is, one, they repeat a lot, which can make sense for when you're trying to run. And the ending section starts and stops up a little bit too much. It only does it twice, but it's to a point where I'm like, man, I don't really feel like it. I don't feel like listening to this anymore. Which is a problem for any S tier song, you know. But other than that, what did I just say? This atonal section right here is really nice. The part where Insane's vocals get really high pitched sound amazing, and honestly, a lot of the song sounds just really good. Amazing, especially Abnormal when he gets high pitched. That's really nice too. Anyways, nothing much to say about this song. Moving on. So just like my original video, we're gonna combine both versions of Detection since they're very similar. Now, I want to start with Demon Mix first because I started with the original one, my original video, so yeah. Also, technically, Demon Mix is now just Detection V3, so I guess. Anyways, so Demon Mix is just Detection, but a simple upgrade. It really doesn't do too much other than just make the melodies a lot better and adds that new like swing part near the end, which sounds immaculate, by the way. Other than that, I don't really have much to say, considering I love it a lot and it's S tier, so there you go. And of course, we have the original version, which is also S tier, just not as good as the original one. And honestly, I was gonna put footage for it, but since, like I said, Detection V3 is just Demon Mix, I don't really feel like doing it, and I honestly don't really think people would be that concerned. So I'll just play my favorite part for both versions in the same clip, because they're like almost identical in like the original versions, except like slight instrumental change, so it won't be that different. Okay, so that's a complete lie. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to actually show a clip of the original Detection for my favorite part, because if not, that's honestly super lazy, and I'm not that kind of person. Just like Moist Hills, my second favorite song of the mod was also upgraded very highly. Confirmation just is so perfect in every way. It does like what it was attempting to do. This first section, just how calm everything is. The instrumental is pretty simple, doesn't really get intense or anything. It's more like a conversation, but like you still feel that sense of like rush, since they know they don't have that much time before Abnormal just appears. As Hard is just going over the plan to Boyfriend on how he's gonna try and beat him. And like, I just still love the fact that you can, like, he sounds like he's coming from the radio instead of just normally. It's just such a nice little detail that I love so much. It also kind of like gives off like just his personality of being more of a isolated version of the difficulties compared to the other ones. It's like his vocals don't really like he's not used to singing as much as some of the other guys. It just shows here too. I just really love that. And like near the end, how their melodies are getting a little bit more faster, as if they know that they don't have much time left. But nothing is like more smoother in most FNF songs than the transition from him saying error confirmed to Abnormal just popping up. That is so goddamn smooth. Like, I also just love this section too. Oh my god, it goes from calm to just a bop in like 5 seconds. That's not even 5 seconds. It is such a smooth twist. And now Hard just sounds like upset. He went from sounding calm and like just explaining things to he's upset. And Boyfriend sounds just eager to sing. And so is Abnormal. They both sound like they're just having a blast singing. And like, wow, Abnormal's is more insane and sadistic. Boyfriend still sounds like he's enjoying himself. And like I said in the original video, Hard sounds like he's just less of like just yelling at him and trying to reason and like understand why in the hell is he doing this. Like, I don't think Abnormal is really gonna talk, but he decided to do something else, and I gotta admit, I really love Boyfriend's face after seeing it. Like, there's no reason to do that. Like, he could have just not grabbed the shoe, but he decided to, like, I'm gonna mess with this little midget for a little bit more. I'm just gonna do this. And also, like, how Boyfriend sings a little less. Like, he doesn't hit as many notes as Harder does. Like, near the end, but, like, he doesn't sing as much, as if he's still, like, trying to revel in the fact that this man just killed his girlfriend. And, I mean, I love this airstrike, too. His face, man. Abnormal. Why is Boyfriend flipping him off? It's like everything is so funny. And yeah, it's so enjoyable to listen to, and I love it. But then, of course, after the explosion, Abnormal lived, and you can just hear Hard. It's like, oh, fuck. We're not winning this. Like, Anu couldn't even stop this man, and, like, he's just, it's over. It's no longer just, like, no longer just games. You're dead. And you got sniped, and that's the rest of the song. Freaking hell, man, this song's amazing. Zenith, Zenith, Zenith. I love it so much. Darkened Graves. Honestly, I don't know why I put this in C tier, my first ranking. I guess I was just really blind at like how good this song just generally is. Cause yeah. Well, I still think compared to some of the other songs, it gets a little bit too much like praise. At least like comparing it to how I feel about Confirmation and Moist Hills. But this song is still just really, really awesome. So let me start just off with the instrumental. I really, really love this instrumental, especially around here. It's like really like just I don't even know how to like describe it. Like I'm like that SpongeBob meme where he's like ascending to the heavens or something. Like it's just so like almost it's so beautiful to listen to here, and it like kind of just feels like how it feels, like how I'd imagine it feels to like be mourning lost friends and family, and it's just really, really beautiful. And then NA has one of the better chromatics in this mod. I do a chromatic ranking, but since almost all of them are just like amazing, it's very hard to like figure out which is like third or fourth and stuff, because it doesn't matter in the end, because abnormal just beats all of them out in my opinion. But at the same time, this song did have my issues. I don't remember all of them. I think my biggest issue was around earlier where Boyfriend was using like his sound effects for the main game, like the yeah, and like I didn't like how they were used. They don't bother me anymore, but like they're still kind of an issue. I just think they could have been used a little bit better, or just not at all. It depends how I view it. Other than that, it's pretty nice. And then NA decides to once again, and I still believe this is completely idiotic because it's a permanent like doing to his face, and like I mean like it's whatever. But he does look pretty sick, his design. It doesn't matter, because then like the tension actually does build, but it's not like it doesn't feel like intense kind of fear, but like that, but from like that more build up, and like he doesn't even feel like the villain in this situation. He just feels like he's just doing what he's doing, and like I always feel like there's kind of hopefulness, because like what he's trying to do is kill Abnormal, which we all probably want by this point because he's very evil. Why did I say it like that? But like, and I especially love this section where all the ghosts of all the characters except Hard, because he didn't get buried. But just seeing them like viewing this scene as like it just gets more and more intense, including Girlfriend being there. And it's like almost like Ghost cheering them on, even though NA saying he's wasting his time. Also, I still don't understand the lore. Like, is NA forced to do this? Like, I want to know from like the devs, is NA forced to rap a Boyfriend, or could he just not done it? Or are they just doing it and he's saying don't waste my time because he's being a yapper? I'm genuinely curious. Other than that, though, this section ends off with the lyrics, which are better than the original version, because I heard something about being AI. I'm not fully sure on that still, but these ones still sound nicer in the end, and I really, really love them. Also, there's a remastered version, like, coming later, I'm pretty sure, that adds lyrics extra, so that's really cool. But also, like, I think this is not the best part of the song. But I mean, they're still really great. A lot of the song is great, so I'm not gonna like judge it for that. But at the same time, I've never really like I slowly just listened to Dark Engraved and like thought, yeah, this song's pretty good. Don't really care for it too much compared to some of the others, but it's honestly like really damn high now, so like maybe I should care about it. It's like one of the higher chromium tiers, so yeah, I should probably love it. And also, Abnormal's final section. Honestly, the way they use them here is really good. I really like them. And then Boyfriend, and like that final section is still really funny to me. I still really, really love how Boyfriend just says fire in the hole. He just sounds so silly. And that's like, it's just part of Boyfriend I love so much. I love when Boyfriend does silly things in mods. It just makes me love him even more as a character. But just like, this whole song is like really special. And like, I love it a lot. So, remember at the beginning of the video when I said that all the songs got better? Greetings is the only one that doesn't apply to, sadly. This song didn't get worse, not at all. It just hasn't changed for me in a while. Honestly, it's always been like this. It's always been a really good, really high A tier. But, I don't know, something about it, I just can't put it in S. Not exactly sure what it is. I've always said it's that one part, like, where it kind of like slows down a little bit. But I'm not fully sure. It's the most likely option, considering I really like Rattle Dash's chromatic. And Boyfriend will sound different here than usual. Sounds really nice. In fact, he sounds a little more, like, closer than to how he did in Flaming Pits. But who knows? Now, don't really have too much to say about this song, actually. I really love the melodies a lot, and the instrumental, honestly, has gotten a little bit better for me. It's not enough to, like, boost this song a ton of spots. In fact, it doesn't really boost the song at all, considering it's still an A-tier song, whatever, yeah. But the melodies, once again, the Megalovania reference, funny, Megalovania. I can't really say too much about Greetings. I've always just, like, listened to it, enjoyed it, and then next song goes on, and I usually enjoy that one a little bit more. Sometimes a little bit less, depending on what song, but most of the time it's a little bit more. I remember my first video on Fire in the Hole. I said Full Stop Punctuation was a B tier song that was growing on me a lot. Yeah, so I guess that whole growing on me thing kind of just spread to a lot of the other songs in the mod, because, yeah, this one also kind of grew along with everything else. I really, really love Craig's chromatic. It's like really, really good. It's a little different than the first time I heard it in like the versions. It changed from the like teeth version to the official version V5, which I don't mind too much. It's not a big deal at all. And considering how it still just works really well with this instrumental. And honestly, my biggest issue might be Boyfriend. Surprisingly, considering I'm a Boyfriend fan. But he sounds the weakest of all three chromatics here. And other than that, I'd say I don't really have any issues with this song. I've always just really enjoyed this song, and that's about it. And, like, yeah, I would bring up the part with Wubsy, but honestly, I feel like I don't need to too much. It's honestly grown on me a lot. My biggest issue with it, though, would be, like, it's kind of hard to hear Craig a little bit sometimes, but it's, like, barely an issue to where, like, I bring it up, usually, but I feel like I need to bring it up, so, yeah. Anyways, this song is a S tier song. I really love it. And to end off for the bass mod, we have Revenge. And honestly, my biggest problem that I mentioned in my first video still applies to this song. It is too short, I feel like. I feel like after, like, what would have been another pop-off, or like, no, not after, but like, when it did that build-up again, kind of, I think it shouldn't have just ended almost basically and like switched to the long note ending. I think it should have kept going for a little bit more and then could have gone to long note ending. Like, I just think they rushed the ending too fast. I think that this the 30 more seconds even, this song would have been better. Because what is here is actually really good. I really, really like the Wraith's vocals. That's, like, once again, it is very hard to, like, rank these vocals, but this one would be very, very high. And, honestly, just, like, this song just generally feels like just the most battle of, like, all the free play songs that, like, doesn't feel like you're going against Abnormal. And honestly, Boyfriend's used really, really well here. And other than that, I don't have much to say. The song's like it's like, once again, it's way too short to, like, just, if this song went to 3 minutes instead of 2.5, it doesn't even actually get to 2.5, like, I feel like if it went to 3 minutes, or just maybe 2 minutes, 50 seconds, something around there, this would have been real good. But for now, it's getting A tier. And now we're in the DLC of the character mixes. And this is the first time I'm talking about character mixes in my videos. And what I usually do is I just compare it to the original version and just see how I prefer it over the original version and then my overall thought on the song. So, tutorial Abnormix. It's tutorial, but it's a slightly worse version since Girlfriend's gone or at least with just Otto's robotic voice. And Abnorm, who has a really, really great chromatic, is really just singing a slightly more complex version of the main game's version. And, like, it's completely fine. There's nothing it does. It doesn't do nothing. The song doesn't do anything wrong. It's just completely tutorial. And the most simplistic version of, like, tutorial in a character mix standpoint. But it's still A tier since I love tutorial. And here we have the only character mix in this mod that isn't from the base game. We have Madness from the Tricky mod. And to be completely honest, listening to the original Madness, it's fine. I mean, it's definitely aged, that's for sure. But this one honestly doesn't. This one's like instrumental and general feels really similar. It feels more like it's how I kind of see like Cisco Pico mix. It has a different instrumental, but it's like pretty similar melodies. And yeah. But said instrumental here, I think, is a lot better than the old one. Once again, old one is 5 years old or something. So, like, yeah. This one, though, I think personally the chromatics work better. It's not because old thing or whatever. I just think Abnormal's chromatics a lot better than Tricky's. And Abnormal sounds really nice because it's like Abnormal's like normal chromatic and not his like insane intense chromatic he usually uses. And I gotta give this song, I really like whenever they use their like I like how Abnorm whenever he does the fire in the hole, his is more high pitched to show a difference. Also, these guys aren't the same person, by the way, if you're wondering. But honestly, I just like really like this song a lot. Solid S tier. Okay, ignore the recording for these next couple songs. My PC wasn't working for some reason, and I didn't feel like recording them again since it wasn't too bad. But here we have Coco Abnormix. And honestly, I've always thought Coco was a interesting song in the base game, but I feel like most remixes of it do it justice. I just don't think the base game version of it did it justice at all. Like, both Pico and the Erect versions of Coco were amazing, great songs. The base version was eh. Now this version is also great and amazing, because of course it is. I just want to say I love the art for this one. I like how they replaced Santa with Cool Dude Crafter, and the difficulties are the main guys in the background while you can see like a lot of the devs in the back of the mall. That's nice. Anyways, Abnorm here sounds really, really great. I really love how he sounds, specifically in this song. And also the vibes in this song are just so goddamn nice. One of the nicest in the mod. It's just such a chill vibe atmosphere. Which I feel like is what they were trying to go for the base game. I'm not fully sure, but oh well. And then also, I guess Daddy Dearest and Mommy Dearest, they're not really changed up from the original versions too much. They're just as good as they always are, and I love that. I almost forgot. This is S tier as well, so yeah. So yeah, Eggnog Abnorm Mix has a very similar vibe to the Cocoa version. It's literally just it honestly is. I don't really know how to say the song too much. Usually, when I listen to this one, I just kind of tune out to it. It's one of the ones I tune out just because it's more of that really good background music compared to when I'd actually dance to. It's still S tier. It's just not that high of an S tier. It's okay S tier. I don't know why I'm saying okay S tier as if S tier isn't good. But oh well. Anyways, I do admit I like how this one's a lot more bouncy, it feels. I feel like Coco was that. It just kind of got you into it. And this one's more it's really picking up now. Also, how they did to Molly Mirrors and Daddy Dearest. They made them a lot their melodies just seem a lot quicker than the original one, which was a problem because I felt like they were too slow. And Abnorm is just doing what he does best, aka being amazing at his job of singing. I don't really have too much to say about this song, so moving on, I guess. Honestly, very cool that they added a monster song to a character mix. They usually don't ever do that. And usually when they do, it's kind of okay. There's exceptions, obviously, but they're usually not that interesting. Now, Winter Normal Land actually is interesting. So for Monster, he has a completely different, voice. It's a lot different. Now, to be fair, I feel like whenever it speeds up, it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying. When he sings kind of slower, it's a lot more easier to understand, but it does all sound good. And this instrumental, I will kind of admit I like the normal Winter Horrorland a little bit more as in terms of instrumental, but this one's still really good. And Abnorm sounds great, of course. I just don't really know. This is kind of slight bit of a step down from the original, but this is still S tier, just like the original. Oh wow, spoils for my FNF video whenever I do that in time, who knows. But oh well. And for now, we're gonna leave this at S tier and move on with our lives, because we got like 4 more songs or something to go through. Okay, goddamn. So, some of these songs are kind of one-to-one versions of the original, just with a different instrumental and slight variations on the melodies. Some of them take new melodies, but keep similar basis. Guns did not do that. This is completely different from the original. Honestly, I love that to death so much. This... Whew, these... I don't even know where to begin, honestly. Like, Tankman is... Oh my god, this is one of his best performances I've seen, period. And I love almost all of his performances. He sounds great everywhere he is. And honestly, this might be my favorite Abnorm usage. Actually, that's a lie. There's one song that does it slightly better. But it's still great. Also, Gamer Zone. You really think I wasn't gonna catch that Moist Hills reference? Who do you think I am? Of course I referenced... What? Of course I noticed Heat the second it popped up. I mean, it's great. And honestly, his instrumental also just... I love how it starts with a similar structure to Guns, and then immediately just switches up. Like, that's great. And like, once again, it's just so unique. All the other songs have almost similar melodies, like Too Hot, Lit Up. Almost all of them, the main characters, or like the opponents sing similar melodies or the exact same melodies of the original. Nah, it's just, this made me a smile to my face. This didn't feel like Guns, it felt like its own song, honestly. I just love that a lot. This is Chromium tier. It's amazing. Okay, we're in the final stretch. And first off, we have Danielle Abnormix. To be completely honest, when I was going over this OST for this ranking, I honestly thought that this song would be one of the best, considering I love its intro so much. This intro is just so good. However, the rest of the song does not really live to what I thought it was. And it's only for one reason. It's this instrumental. I don't know why, but something about this instrumental after the opening just doesn't sit right with me. I'm not really a fan of it. It's just kind of okay. And honestly, I don't really know why. I just think it's okay. It's just... I just feel like it didn't fit as much tension as it could have been. Because other than that, the melodies are really good. I like how they altered Danielle a little bit. It's really nice. And Abnorm is honestly really, really great here. Other than that, though, this is a simple A tier. It's great, but not as great as I thought it'd be. Have to admit, did not expect to Lit Up to be my favorite of the Abnorm mixes. Considering the base game version of Lit Up is my least favorite version of what? It's my least favorite base game song, and like I'm being fully clear on that. It's definitely my least favorite. But this version's really good. I want to start off Abnorm because he does some things here that are really nice. One part is there's sometimes he uses the fire in the hole chromatic, and while it's not altered to be higher pitch, it's just normal. It still works really well. And another thing he does is he does some little motifs to detection. Like, man, it's just when I get those motifs from those other songs, they bring me in so fast because like they're just so good, and like just hearing them makes me so happy. I was like, the more attention this mod over is great. So, I mean, yeah. Honestly, amazing song. Chromium tier, 100%. The best of all the Abnorm mixes. And of course, to end it off with a high note, we have Too Hot Abnorm Mix. Remember when I said that I had another song that had my favorite Abnorm usage? Is this song right here. This is by far and away the best usage of his vocals. They are so great. And like, there's like one slight issue, and it's by the part where's usually that big pop off of the song. Abnormal uses his like the fire in the hole chromatic, and like, of course, it's not gonna sound great, but it doesn't sound bad at all. But it's not like the rest of the song's tanking it in any other way either, because the rest of the song is just, oh my god, like why is it this good? Like usually Too Hot remixes aren't the best, they're just okay. This version is just on a whole other level of good. Like, shockingly, I do mean shockingly, considering I expected this song to be kind of okay, or just good. Not Chromium tier, because, yeah, it's Chromium tier. Like, man, this mod is a great mod. I love this mod so much. I love this. So I'm dying. And we are done with this amazing video I made. This is probably my favorite video I've ever recorded currently, because I love Fire in the Hole so much. I genuinely just adore this mod to bits, and if it got cancelled at any point in time, I would genuinely probably just go into a state of depression for give about 10 months, because this mod might just be the mod that holds dearest to me aside from Indie Cross. Anyways, here's my tier list. What was that voice crack? Like, ew. Anyways, for the rest of April, I'm probably not gonna do much. I'm going to work on my FNF mod that I mentioned before, and I'm going to grind on Imposter Legacy when that comes out, and probably do other stuff, watch some movies and stuff. Nothing big. Yeah, nothing much. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as much as I did. Or just enjoyed it, period. And I will still mention any updates for Fire in the Hole, because of course I will. All the stuff in the Discord has been looking awesome, so yeah. Shout out to everyone who worked on this mod, because, man, they deserve so much love. They have been doing an amazing job with this mod, and I hope they keep up the great work. Anyways, see you guys later.